forgive me for the delay again. Went to a program yesterday evening, so I just came in Tamil Nadu. Guruve Gaurachandraya Tikaya Kadaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah. Sri Guru Charana Kamalam Vande Ramana Prasthaya Bhutale Sri Rupanija Bhakti Dancha Krupamurtim Narayana Namo Vishnu Padaya Acharya Simha. Today is also disappearance day of Param Gurudeva. Acharya Simha Rupane Sri Simha Bhakti Prajnana Keshava iti nama. Atimartya Charitraya Swasitanancha Paline Jiva Dukke Sadartaya Sri Nama Premadaya. Disappearance day of Param Gurudeva. So, life is very touching. Gurudev recalls so many incidences in life. From the morning that day, like there were new might. So people were doing kirtan, and then practically everybody was crying. And then evening around 6, was also in the beginning, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Then around 6, just before sun set. Prabhupada, remembering Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. That day also was a lunar eclipse. So, so during that time, he was saying everybody is crying. And in his life, when he was a small boy, a bird came and took him. Gurudev says, because his but bird must not have been ordinary, must be Garuda. Wanted to take that baby because he's so intense to serve Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He didn't want to wait till he become youth and then the baby. So the bird was trying to carry him off. But then the mother crying. So to pacify mother, the bird brought back and then put it very softly on a lotus. So he did not get hurt. Don't think it's an amazing thing, extraordinary thing in one's life. So his dedication to Prabhupada. He was Kruti Ratna, Bhakti Siddhanta gave a special title, Vinod and then Kruti Ratna. Meaning any activities he does is like a jewel in the service of Guru and Krishna, and exceptional. Till he does, he will not take rest quite. So, Hare Krishna, Dano. रात को 1 बजे से 2:30 तक है रात को, इसलिए आप प्रसाद लेना था 2:30 का पहले दोपहर को, रात को मत लेना। हाँ, पानी पी सकते हैं थोड़ी। हाँ, अभी थोड़ी चाहे तो पाल ले सकते हैं अभी। हाँ, थोड़ी ले सकते हैं अभी। हाँ, तुरंत। हाँ, हाँ। हम्म। हाँ, हाथ से ले सकते हैं। हाँ, ले सकते हैं। हम्म, ठीक है, ठीक। हाँ, ठीक है। हरे कृष्ण, धन्यवाद। Today is beginning of Kartik, so many people, so many questions. Calling. Um, Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Maharaj Ji ki jai, we pray at the lotus feet. Hmm. You bless us. Huh? Then Murari Gupta's also disappeared. See, one time, a letter came from his mother saying that he should go and see his mother. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati ordered him. So, now there are two things. One is like before Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati giving instruction, for all these species, every life you get a mother and a father. But very rarely, that too especially in human form of life, you get a guru who will connect with Krishna. And you will end this birth and death. So he is the real father. He has heard his instruction. Now he is telling, go and see your mother. Another instruction. Now looks like there is a conflict, right? Now which one to follow? This, many times he follow the conflicting instruction. But what? So he was meditating and he said, what will be dear to him? What is his inner heart's instruction and an external instruction, you know? So external instruction maybe is telling me to go to see my mother, this thing has come to examine me, how much I determined, to follow his internal instruction. If I go, I have to follow mother's instruction and take care of this, that, and getting into the family again. So like that, he decided not to go. Then Prabhupada came to know why he did not go. When he told this, then he had tears in his eyes. So, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Now, because of that intense relationship with him, before he disappeared, he was crying, Prabhupada. Otherwise, that's amazing. So many incidences. He gave his life. He was willing to give his life for protection of Prabhupada and they attacked. That is amazing. The way I don't think that we have seen so many parikramas since Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta, not like the way he did it. 5,000 or 30,000 people. 108 Mridanga players. Can you imagine? 108 Mridanga players. And they carrying the deity on the elephant was carrying. Wow, what an amazing. 5,000 devotees. When they came to Prodhamatala, in Gurudev's and Param Gurudev's Samadhi place. Uh, uh, hmm. Koladip. Koladip. Buddha Shiva and then Prodhamatala. There. And devotees were all ran away because they were trying to, because he was standing for a principle, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. He was telling you should hate the mentality but not the person. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu same, right? Jagai Madai, he delivered. So like that, he was fearless. And they all ran away, and Param Gurudev, he saw him. He took him safety and then exchanged his dress, and then he dressed up like sannyasi and then went outside. Meantime, one devotee dressed up like a local person, because if he goes in a dhoti and all that, people will recognize and maybe some other thing. So he dressed up like a local person. Then went complained to the police, and they came and then dispersed. So like that, it is his dedication. Not only his principles also. Prabhupada's. His own brother, it is discarded at the end. He rejected him. Adlomi Maharaj. Because he was not trying to follow what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati told. So he was fearless. So many pastimes are there with him. His tattva also, he gave, actually, he is the one who the root of all the temple in the world, actually, in Indian world. Now they have Krishna in white marble, right? Deities of Krishna white. Before that, it was always black. But Bhakti Prajnan Keshav Maharaj understood, Krishna in separation of Radha, thinking about Radha. He took on the Bhava and Angakant. He became like golden, white. So that's why he made. Otherwise, before, why you are making this? Like that, because it's cheap material like that. No, he's understood. He realized it. Realized it. That's why he's really Rupanuga, because our Gurudev says, we want Krishna to remember Radha all the time. It should be Viraha of Radha, separation from Radha. That Krishna, like. So he composed a Ashtakam in that regard. So very, very amazing personality. And 55 years ago, we pray at his lotus blessing. Especially today, beginning of Kartik, right? We were telling Kartik, and Kartik came so fast. So, anyway, if you all like, you can maybe from tomorrow we will start at exactly 5 for 1 hour, 5 to 6 nights. I will try to stick to the time, as much as I can for a month. Because Kartik month is very amazing. There is no month like Kartik. There is no, Yuga like Satyuga. There is nothing like Vedas, and there is no equivalent to Ganga. So Kartik month is very, very dear to the Vaishnavas. Now, in this month, Lord Krishna did so many pastimes. Damodar breaking the pot, lifting the Giriraj, from taking care of calves to the cows. He got promotion in this month. and in the other forum, actually Krishna gives promotion to everybody, but sometimes he acts like that. He wants to promotion from. So also in the form of Vamana, this month, Daityaraj Bali, he made him surrender. So like that, so many pastimes happened in this month. It is, human form of life is very, very rare. Really rare, think about it. We talked about this, right? And it's also for a very short time. Even though it looks like long, okay, we have patience. Compared to duration of sun, for example. Compared to duration of people in Satyuga. Age of Kali, even from 100 years, maximum. Nowadays, maybe even 50. The way things have happened. Anyway, 120 years, if you consider 10%. So, but even more durlabha, meaning impossible almost. Getting human form of life is very rare. Very, very, very rare. Very, 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 very rare. Now, if you consider number of living entities, in one glass of water, so many bacteria, forget it. We are minor, minor, minor. And in that, you become a devotee. So the scripture says, more rarer than human form of life, getting human form of life is following Kartik, coming to know Kartik Vrata. Even more. You can see, for example, how many billions of people are there. How many people will do Kartik Mass? You see? So if you are trying to do, you can imagine your, how fortunate you are. So, and in this month, just by putting one lamp, made of till, don't try to get ghee, in anywhere else. They will not be pure. So use the sesame oil, if you can, So Lord will be very pleased with this. So now, in this month, how do you follow this month? See, we first hear about the glories, Uh, the whatever vrata or austerities we do, other it will be only for this life. Whereas if we do in this month, it's for forever, practically. And one does not know, doesn't have to know mantras or kriya or purity and all that. You just follow. Then you become perfect in that. You know, Lord will not look at all these things. So, and your forefathers are crying and waiting in anxiety when my granddaughter or grandson or somebody in my lineage will appear and then follow Kartik Mas. If they do, they will get elevated, they will get delivered, you know. So they are crying, so you make them all happy, entire lineage, you know. So much benefit, Um, then, uh, of course, the Deepdan is even for a second, even of a second, if you do this, then even after a second, after a kshana, after a second, then all your sin is destroyed. Then again, you don't have to take birth again. See, sometimes we feel, why I have this body? This body is a factory of diseases. We feel like that. Right? So, then how come we are devotees, we are chanting still this? Actually, Brihad Bhagavatamrutam, this answer is given. Like last time, Lord purposefully, see, the devotee might have to suffer a little bit of what is we are intended for this life. But the previous, the next lives and all that, there is not be anything, by chanting, by doing Ekadasi, chanting, So but we have to do this in this life little bit because for our own good, whatever Lord does is good, If we don't do, all these little inconvenience, this and that, we forget Krishna. Wow. Now, no problem. And you become careless for following rules and regulations. Oh, I'm so, see. So, Lord does not want to give that room. That's why he keeps little pressure. Understand? That's why a thing looks like you get problem, but eventually gets settled, gets solved. So that's why don't get anxiety or this and that or this problem, that problem, always this, that, financial health, this. But remember Krishna. Oh, Krishna. And say Krishna one so much, so magnanimous, cannot find another one. Aho Pakiya. Balakoti, Putana came to kill him, but he delivered. He made her like a mother. So that's why in this one, just how much it takes, little lamb, But you might say, I've done many times, but still I'm suffering. It's Krishna's mercy. Actually, you don't have anything. The past or future is already finished. It's like you have been cut off. Like the example I keep giving is the fan. Fan is rotating. Turn off the power, what happens? It is immediately will not come to stop. Gradually. But it is cut off. It's not going to take momentum. You understand? So same way in our case. Okay. So we should be very happy. In the Vishnu's temple, if you do Deepdan, you will not have any problems. You will get to that's why even in this Kartik month, even by laughing or by joking or by playing, like temple has so many lamps. If you just look at it from a road or anywhere, even on a TV, right, or mobile and all that, you happen to see. Then that person will get all the wealth. Will become, and then not only himself, his 7 lineage up to 7, back becomes pure. That's why it says even a person who has no wealth at all, very poor, somehow or the other, he should do this Kartik, lamp, right? Even to the point of selling himself, he's stressing so much importance. If you don't have money anywhere, you sell yourself, get the money, and then do this. That way you get trillion times more than the struggle you went through. That's the intention is saying. So now even you don't have to lamp yourself. If somebody has lamped already, you take that and then do like this. That's it. Then you will be get so much. Rajasvi Yajna, Annadan, Rajasvi Yajna, all that fruit will come to you. And those people doesn't have to suffer from the Yama. Yamaraj. One time there's one rat. See, they come, they want to drink, ghee or oil, right? Sometimes, So someone lighted ghee lamp, and it is burning, and it's about to go off. Remember, because ghee. So, or it is short, right? The button big. So this rat came not to do deepa for the Lord, to drink. Okay. And then it put his mouth, and what happened? It is about to go off the lamp, and it extended for a few seconds. Remember, If you, when it is running out, you pull that cotton thing, wig, little further, it will burn, maybe few seconds, right? Because it's still there is some oil or ghee in it, even though there is no ghee inside in the container, but it will last few seconds. So that's what happened. Unintentionally, for the rat. And what happened? Next life, the rat was born in a human form of life. Imagine how much promotion he got it. Regular promotion, who knows when? Human form of life now, immediately. And definitely you will be, you get the association of Vaishnava, and it will does deep down and then finish. See, go back to maybe two lives. Right. Right. So, so like that. So that's why it is so important, that you follow in your own home, wherever you are. You're coming to Vrindavan, Navadvip, in your home, or going to the temple nearby. You can put Radha Krishna and then Tulsi next to it there. If you don't have Tulsi, put a photo, that's awesome. And then if you don't have a deity, that's okay, put a photo. You get a picture. Then do ghee lamp or sesame oil. If you don't have sesame seed, give some coconut oil or castor oil, okay, some. So if it is pure, it will be better. Even if you do camphor, pure. Nowadays is all chemical. Even then, okay, whatever you can get, if you do, it will all be counted at your home. Then you do like 3-4 parikrama. Make sure you don't step on the shadow of the tulsi on a light in the center. Put a chair and then put tulsi there and then Radha Krishna and then go around. Put one cloth. Simple. No, it can be as simple as that. But you'll be so much get mercy of Krishna. That's why your forefathers crying, and such a person will take birth in my lineage. Like we have heard in some, Narad Muni went to Yamaraj and then he found his father. Of course, he was lucky that he got a message from Narad Muni, other ages, not in age of Kali. So in age of Kali, you get this message through the Guru Parampara. So then now from tomorrow is the moon is decreasing, right? And tonight is the lunar eclipse. Okay, before I forget. Okay. You should have taken your prasadam by now. You should not take in the night time. That's what I was talking on the phone. Maybe you can take some milk or fruit now if you like. Because in India it is between 1 and 2:30 in the night. You should have taken prasadam before 2:30 in Indian time. Almost 10-12 hours before. Practically you should not have anything. Then don't try to see. Okay. Okay. But try to do Lord Harinam, Kirtan, or Harikatha like, you know. I think we were planning to do all night jagan. I don't know how many people will come. Yeah, Gurudev recommended that only time. It is it's auspicious time actually, even though it's inauspicious. Now, if you look at this, the planets, where they say astrologers, very bad position, really, really bad position. There cannot be any bad position than this, to that extent. But for devotees, it's very auspicious because that time, if we chant, even though it looks like more inauspicious, it will be actually same amount more auspicious. uh, because we are trying, for the whole world to wake up. And why is inauspiciousness? Meaning to wake up call, to awaken. You are sleeping in a lap of Maya. Which Maya? Get up, get up, get up. So that's why it's called Trishula, Tritapa, right? Remember? She's pushing, right? Adhyatmika, Adi Daiva, Adi Bhautika, meaning it travels our own body and the mind and the other living entities and the higher power. But Krishna is also giving solution. See, that's why you should not say, oh, Krishna. If you are afraid of apamrityu, meaning untimely death, or accidents, there's nothing in control. So what to do? Simple. Now that's what I'm saying. From tomorrow, the moon is decreasing, right? Shukla Paksha. Then you get Ekadasi, right? We had Ekadasi a couple of days ago. Another Ekadasi will come. Then Dwadasi, then Trayodasi. That day you also do Deepdan in the temple or in your house, anywhere. And then you come out in the evening, outside, and then remembering Yamaraj, okay? God of death, brother of Yamuna, Yamuna river, son of Surya, son. So, and then remembering him, okay, I'm also doing for you. Oh Yamaraj, oh God of death. Then you will not face untimely death. That fear will go away. See how easy. Otherwise, when you step out, you don't know. Understand? Tension. What happens? Even though he may be pakka, he may be expert in driving and all that. Um, so then if you are not able to, if it is a long time before, see, actually, from a spiritual point of view, if you make a sankalpa, no, today is Kartik Purnima, and then lunar eclipse. Say see what is Kartik? We have to start reducing everyday thing that we take or depend on. Maybe little food. If you are taking 2 times, take it 1 time. And then many vegetables, especially beans, okay, any kind of beans, kidney beans is really very, very sinful. So, then tomatoes, no tomatoes, low key. Then no sesame seeds, no mustard seeds, mustard oil. So these are all minimizing, simple. And then chant more, you compensate. That way you will not feel hungry, okay? See, your mind is telling, see, this is the thing. Your mind is complaining, no, wait a minute. You need something to eat. Baba, so many hours, You understand? But if you say, mind, you can. There are many people who live just not even water all day, more than 24, 36 hours, right? You might have done it or you have experienced it. Not a big deal, okay? Body get mind is telling, mind, oh no, you cannot do it. You must take something. Forget about, Karthik, this solar lunar eclipse like that, Our mind is protesting. It's like a baby mother tell, no, you should fast or, I will not give you. Baby start crying, no, mother, no, how can I? Like that. Our mind is also like a baby pestering us, okay? So you have to, you are a spirit soul, you are Atma, it doesn't have, like remember 8 qualities of soul, you remember, okay? It has no, suffering. It has no disease. It has no death. It has no actually desire to eat this and that, okay? Bhoga lalasa is not there. Mukti lalasa, siddhi lalasa is not there for the soul. I want to eat. The mind is telling, no, you must have. So if you tell, no, then it becomes quiet. It's like fire, okay? If you don't put ghee, what happens to the fire? You think it's going to grow bigger and bigger? It will complain, hey, more ghee, put me ghee, little, give me food. If you don't, what happens? Gradually it dies down. But if you put little ghee, okay, take little ghee, oof, more. Then you think it will be happy. No, give me more ghee, no. And then it will burn you. So same way, try to be, use your intelligence. That's why through your higher intelligence, guided by Guru, Sadhu and Shastra, guided by, Vaishnava, scriptures, spiritual lineage, you can control, you'll be successful. This is a test. See, lunar eclipse, or this Damodar, Kartik, these are all a test to make us strong, okay? Don't think it is going to make us weak. Actually, these are all making you strong, more happy. Understand? More eternal happy, not the mundane happiness. In mundane happiness, there is no happiness. It's only suffering you feel. See, when you eat, because of the moon's influence, you have to suffer more. Understand? If the pregnant lady is not careful, the born child will be angavikala, deformed baby. Then how much more you have to suffer whole life? Suppose no, I will abort it. Then you have to suffer more. You understand? So you have to restrain. Same way our body, you have to suffer more. Oh, I'm not angry. Because the influence on the food that it takes, the food that we take during this time will be a very, very poison. Understand? That poison you have to suffer. You get more diseases, more suffering. So that's why you can see in world, why there are so many sufferings, disabled, this and that, mentally, out of this. All because of this, not following the eclipse rules, So that's why you chant more, The more you chant this day, it become more strong. Huh? So, uh, time. That's why this Kartik is very, very auspicious. There is nothing equivalent to it. And sing Damodara Ashtakam every day. Huh? Morning and evening, if you can, at least one time evening. Then this Kartik Mass, we have to take a Sankalpa. So let's do Sankalpa. So imagine you are in Mathura. Whether, see, one thing I can tell, whether you are in Mathura or in your somewhere around world, if you in your mind, if you think you are in Mathura, it's same. Okay, it will not be different. You get the same results, same effect, same. So imagine yourself in Mathura on the Vishram Ghat, generally, where Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took rest, Krishna took rest. That Ghat, Madhuvan, Mathura. Then we make a water, achamam. Keep it and then we say Kartikeaham, Kartikeaham Karishami Pratah Snanam Janardana Prityartha Tava Devesha Damodara Maya Saha. If you cannot say, then you in your mind you say in at least some English meaning. O Janardana, O Devesha, O Damodara, along with Sri Radha, for your satisfaction in this Kartik month, I will do morning bathing. So imagine you can take bath in the Yamuna. Even taking bath, imagine you are bathing in the Yamuna river, finished, okay. You will get the same result. Or Ganga, in holy rivers. Then, Tava Dhyanena Devesha Jale Asmin Snatu Mudyataha Tvat Prasadascha Me Papam Damodara Vinashyatu. Oh Devesha. Devesha meaning is the controller of all the Devatas, demigods. I am meditating on you. And then I'm trying to go take a bath in this water. Oh Damodara, just to please you. Just by pleasing, you are pleasing, all my sins will go away, destroyed. Nitye naimittika kruste Krishne Kartike Papa Shoshane Gruhanargya Maya Dattam Radhaya Saito Hare. So in this Kartik month, whatever activities you do, whether it is eternal or just mimic, just for the time, yeah, they all destroy this sin. Hey Hare, I'm offering this argya, this offering. I'm taking this water and offering. Then please accept along with Radha. So that is Sankalpa. So, for his pleasure, I'm trying to take this, taking bath in the morning. There are 5 things. One is getting up early, Hari Jagan. Getting up early in the Brahma Muhurta. Most of you are already used to it. Now, what if you say, oh no, wait a minute, I'm working night. Even when you are working, that's all right. If you are up during that time, Jagan, especially Brahma Muhurta, getting up. Then taking bath in the morning. If you cannot take in your mind, that's also. Then 2 things, getting up early, taking bath, then serving Tulsi, like going around Tulsi. 3 things, right? Getting up early, then taking bath, serving Tulsi, then following this vrata, giving a few things, tomatoes and reducing something. If you are eating twice, make it 1 time, or 1.5 time, or 1.75. Okay, you understand? No, reduce little bit. Or if you are taking twice, all right, take twice, but reduce little bit, even 1 mouthful or something in the morning and then evening, something you should reduce for his pleasure, all right, I will give up this thing. So, then Deepdan, these 5 things, okay, remember? Getting up early, taking bath, then serving Tulsi, then following the rules, this vrata, reducing all this and that. Then Deepdan, this 5 things. If you do this, you will go to the Lord's place. For how long? All your life? Just 1 month? Your previous lineage, they'll be so happy. You see how simple it is. But what is the benefit? So, I beg all of you to do this simple, then that way, human form of life will be successful. Lord will be happy. Your previous lineage, great grandfathers and all that, they will be happy and make so much progress. Even though this human form of life is rare and so much trouble, understand? We were telling 3 seasons: body, mind, other living entities, higher power, we are being bombarded, like this, hit by three sides, You'll get relief from that. And in future, there is no bombardment anymore, okay? So, how much investment you are talking, So, that's why I will say you are so fortunate, so amazing. And then Deepdan Mahatma, then when the time will comes, next day, one day before, we will tell you, and that's the mantra, how to please Yamaraj, So, like that. Then Govardhan Puja, Gopastami, we'll go on by when the occasion comes at that time. Now the eggplants, you should not take. Tomato, Loki, Parmal, urud dal, honey. No honey. In all this Chaturma, especially in this month. In addition to that, no mustard oil or mustard seed, sesame seeds. Even though you are using sesame oil for the ghee lamp or like lamping, that's okay. So this is the fourth month, final month of the Chaturmas. Now our Gurudev says in this Rajamandal Parikrama, the rules, like along with this sankalpa, determination. Sankalpa is very important. Even if you cannot, even if you just take it, that will give you enough strength to follow. You have to tell the truth. You have to follow brahmacharya, brahmacharya brahmacharya meaning what? No contact, illicit activities like that. Even if one is married, it is better to be refrained from that. Then taking rest on the earth, meaning you can put if it is too cold, okay, it's not recommending, like that. You become sick like that. You can put a mat. In other words, instead of, the soft bed like that, you try to avoid that. Too soft anyway is not good for your health, It should be little hard, little less like that. Try, taking, of course, great devotees, they lie down on the ground. Then, important, trying to forgive others, offenses. See, in your mind, or even when somebody offends you, whether they like it or not, you forgive him in your mind, or verbally, loudly, or inside, whatever, appropriate. Don't try to take offense. That way what happens, it will not get, you don't get a chance to grow. Understand? Kindly forgive, That way your mind will not get disturbed. No, like that. Then, like I'm telling you, like you remember a long time back, Shama, forgiveness is most pleasing to the Lord. And you can imagine yourself in our life, how much our Guru Parampara Krishna has tolerated, so much forgiveness. Putana came to kill him, and he revenged her. Now you try to kill me, I'm going to finish you off. Of course, he sucked her life so that she doesn't have to suffer in this life, but immediately gave her, like a mother, nursing mother. So that way then it will be very pleasing to the Lord. He's trying to, forgive. He or she not taking any offenses at all. Even though sometime it will be very testing. Okay, I understand it. Life, understand. It's a tough life. Understand. I understand. I've gone through very, very tough time. The people who are living with you are relatives, and they break your nerve, right? They come on your nerve, something, but still tolerate it. Oh, Gurudeva said, Krishna is telling this and that. Remember, okay, I tolerate it. Forgive in your mind. That way we grow. We get so much, and they will also be. See, they will also be influenced. They will also change. Wait a minute. I was so irrational. I was so unjust, right? I'm so unjust. But still, he or she forgave. Wow. See, that change, understand? You brought in him or her. I will tell you, there is nothing like. No. That's why devotees can imagine Haridas Thakur beaten 24 places. Allah, put it in a boiling oil. Okay, meditate on these kind of things. Wow, Prahlad. You think he chastised his father? Or or he will suffer. He came back. No. He said his fault, and nothing happened to him also. So the fear that you see it is fear is what making us unsteady or suffer or anything. Nothing else, not the real thing. Okay. Fear of what? I'm this body or this and that. Oh, I'll suffer. The mind is playing up. See, mind is on the, the soul is on this side, mind is on the back. He's getting the strength from the soul, but he's he has to build his own kingdom like that. He wants to control. That's why it plays you. And if you specify like a baby, no, baby, don't worry, he'll be all right, don't worry. Then it will control. See, like a baby, it can demand, it can, insist. No, mother, this, that, I want this, I want that. But what the baby can do, it has no its own strength to buy things or, do things, right? It's helpless, but it can demand, understand? Baby can demand, but it is helpless to carry out things. Same way, the mind is also helpless, but it can demand. Sankalpa, Vikalpa. Now I like this, I hate this, I love this, like this kind of extreme. That is nature. If you keep on feeding, then it will become more and more violent. The mind will never get, understand? So the only way is to, through your intelligence, dominate it. Meaning, no, you listen. Yeah, all right, it's all right. If you don't get into it, it becomes peaceful and it will follow you. Okay, understand? It will become your friend. Understand? Huh? You have to make our mind friend. Because this material world, the external world, is through the mind, right? Because we have this body, mind is necessary thing. But if you leave it by itself, it will become your enemy. You have to control through internal, that you can do. Huh? By connection with the holy name, Ekadasi, Kartik, Vrata, all these things gives you enough strength to control our mind, to bring it, to tame our mind. Understand? Tame. You can see many people have tamed the elephants, is it not? In the forest, they are so they have tamed even very. I'm sure you have come across even tigers, lions. They tame, come on control with love and thing. It will be, of course, physically also you can tame, but with love. Once it see our Gurudev, I think our time is up. One time we remember this person who shaves, right? In India, he used to come to the village and all that. While coming, he saw a tiger. It was necking his leg and then not unhappy. It is unhappy. It's not. It's pain, obviously. So he came to know. Oh, there is a thorn in his leg. See, it's very difficult. Goes inside. How it can go? Can it go to the hospital? Oh, doctor, please do me a surgery or remove yourself. Can it do? I think doctor and nurse will run away. You don't see a lion, hospital or anything. So, so what happened was, he was going by, he was not fearful. He saw there was a thorn. He took her and then with his tool, he removed it. Then it felt relief, and then it went away. Did not hurt him. Then what happened? There was a wrong accusation later on this person who shaves. They put him into jail, and the king said he should be punished. Throw him into the dungeon of a tiger. So later on, they caught this tiger, particular tiger, and they leave him into the cage. And this person, the tiger is there, this person, and the tiger came near this person, and then it didn't do anything because it remembered, oh, he's the one who helped me, understand? Help me. So I will not. Then when the report went to the king, this person was unharmed by the tiger. He said, wait a minute, never thought about it. It is never heard of. That means I must have made something wrong. Then investigate, yes, he was wrong. See? So what I am saying is the forgiveness, So then taking bath in the tirthas, maybe Ganga, Yamuna. If you don't have in your mind, okay, like I was telling, then Achaman, doing. Bhagavat Nive, then taking prasadam, that is offered to the Lord. Okay, we talked so much. Understand? Even water, you offer in your mind, even it takes second. Just remembering. It doesn't matter where you are. In your flight or somewhere workplace, you don't, not that you don't have a tulsi, imagine in your mind a tulsi or 1 second, make it prasadam and take it. Then doing doing chanting on the tulsi mala. Then Vaishnavas, Nam Kirtan, Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Sankirtan. Along with the Vaishnavas. Then, when you are going parikrama, in the path, giving honor, respect to Brahmanas, deity, holy tirthas, then all the places of Lord's pastimes. Then worshipping them, you do parikrama. Then don't like that. These are the positive, okay? Now negative things. Don't be angry. Okay. Don't be angry. It is same as forgiving aparadhas, somebody, right? If somebody does that, don't get angry. You forgive. Then, on the path of parikrama or in your own, okay, not that you are doing one parikrama, then you can, you do in your own hometown or this, not that. Even in your hometown, the trees, lata, like little things that grow. Then cows, don't disturb them, or take away the leaf, this plucking and all that. Of course, service of Krishna we have to take from the Tulsi, okay? That is for the service of Krishna. That's how we pray. Oh, Tulsi Devi, this is Kartik, I'm not supposed to do, but for the service of Krishna. Then she'll be more happy, like that. Then we should not disrespect Brahmanas, Vaishnavas, and Sri Murtis. Then try to avoid soap, oil, then shaving and all that. Then himsa, meaning violent thing, killing an ant. Oh, this mosquito, no, like that, no. Okay. Then Paraninda Paracharcha Kalaha. This, like our Gurudev is telling. Never criticize, never complain, never get into arguments, dispute, never get into any dispute. Okay. Minimize these things. Okay. From all these things, we should save ourselves. So these are all forbidden things. So what it is, I'm telling you secret. If you try to follow these things, don't you think you want to follow all this entire your life? Tell me, who does not want it, right? But it may be difficult. But if you try to do this in this month, Krishna and Radha especially will give you strength and empower you to do entire life, more and more. Then no one can disturb you. If you are undisturbed with nothing, anything happen, then what? Who is the winner? You are. That means you are insensitive, in other words. So, you become insensitive to this world. because anything is happening, you are not disturbed. Then Krishna is thinking, wait a minute, what is the why I should send him here? You understand? He's not affected by things going on in this world. Maya will think, wait a minute, I'm wasting my time. Understand? You know? हो गया नहीं बट इनको बनना ना वही बन देता हूँ हाँ कर दिया अच्छा वो हो सकते हैं ना सभी गाय को हाँ अच्छा इजी है ना करने के लिए भी हाँ इसका भी इजी है नहीं नहीं हमारा स्क्रू था ना ये हाँ नहीं नहीं ठीक है हाँ और ये भी ये अच्छा ठीक है और छोटा अच्छा 94 है हाँ 94 में हो जाएगा ना बट कोई कोई फ्री है नो इसको नहीं नहीं अभी ये कहीं ना नहीं बांध सकते इसको मार दिया था रवि को इसको थोड़ी भूसा भूसा लेके इनको बांध के हाँ अच्छा हाँ हाँ ठीक है so we are taking precautions for the cows okay हाँ हरे कृष्णा ईश्वर हम एक दिखाओ इनको दिखाएंगे so because हाँ नहीं नहीं एक दे दो okay. No one see what it is we made one like this understand? For the cows who are pregnant cows are now we are trying to do for all the cows. We tie this to their neck. So in this we put, the Agnihotra dust we do, and then little darbe. Darbe meaning I don't know what you call in English. It's a grass, a special grass. If you want it, Hare Krishna. If you are interested, I will show you, or I will take a photo and then send it. WhatsApp. So that darba, little piece inside. This is a copper. This opening here, and then we'll tie it up onto the neck of the cow. That way, it will become even if it happens to by chance go into during that time eclipse, it will not be affected. This will absorb all the negative things. So humans also can wear this. So this is because cows also get affected. If you don't take this precaution, if they are pregnant, then you will have a deformed calves. I've seen it. That's why our Gurudev says, keep chanting all it. And so our time is up. And tomorrow, if all of you like, then we will do. Try to keep a 5 to 6 like that. It may go a little more than 6. We want to cover so much, but anyway, we started. Little by little, we can cover. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। कार्तिक मास की जय, श्री कार्तिक देवी की जय, कार्तिक देव राधा रानी महाराज, गुरुज व्रत की जय, नियम सेवा की जय, दामोदर अष्टकम की जय, दामोदर लीला की जय, गुरुदेव की जय, परम गुरुदेव की जय। हाय गौर प्रेमानंदी, हरि हरि बोल, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Dandavat pranams to everybody. Please forgive me for the delay again. Hare Krishna.